is Trinity, and if you are here, you must be here to talk about books, because that's why I'm here, to talk about some books. So today, I have a small book haul for you guys. So let's get into the books that I have purchased. If you guys have been following this channel for a while, you guys will know that I have absolutely fallen in love with this trilogy. This is the Sinister Mystery of the Mesmerizing Girl by Theodora Goss, which is the third book in the Athena Club trilogy that she has out. I do believe that this is going to be added on to soon. So I know it's supposed to be a trilogy and that there is another book coming. I don't know if it's a companion to the series or if we are continuing the series, but this is the third book. My friend Ben from Literature and Lo-Fi did a video not too long ago about the best self-pub books that he read during self-pub month. I had the video going as I had my Amazon cart opened up because he started talking about We Men of Ash and Shadow by H.L. Tinsley, and it sounds so good. There was a thin line between control and chaos. At least the people that Vanguard killed were real criminals, perverts, rapists, and murderers. Nobody could lose any sleep over their deaths, and Vanguard never did. Amidst the gas lamp shadows, former soldier turned mercenary John Vanguard hunts criminals at the behest of his corrupt employer, Captain Felix Sanquain. Shamed by his deserter past and seeking to make amends for his many misdeeds, a chance encounter with Taryn Lirsac, a skilled young would-be assassin fallen from graces of high society, leads Vanguard to become an unlikely mentor. Charged with hunting down the killer of two guards left washed up on the banks of the canal, the further Vanguard delves into the underbelly of the city, the more he finds himself entangled in a web of secrets and lies. A prominent aristocrat is missing, crime lords, conmen, and harbors run amok, with the city tinkering on the brink of another revolution. So, when he was talking about this, I was like, assassins. We have dark, we have gritty, and those are the things I love in fantasy novels. And so I am very excited to get into this. You guys know, thieves, assassins, those things, they just hit me right here. Dark hits me right here. And so I'm very, very excited to get to this. So for my book of the month pick, I got The Ex-Hex. And this is Rachel Hawkins writing as Erin Sterling. And it says, cast a spell with spine-tingling romance full of wishes, witches, and hexes gone wrong. As you guys know, I have an obsession with witchcraft. So when this came up, I was excited. I know it's a romance, so I'm pretty excited about that as well. I don't read a lot of romance because most romance is found in contemporary, but I do like fantasy romance. I love witchcraft, so I'm very excited for this, and I hope that it's going to be as good as everybody else is saying that it is, and I'm pumped. All right, you guys know that I got the audiobook for this and was kind of devastated to find out it was going to be $70 to ship from the UK. However, Book Depository finally added it to their shelves, and so I got a physical copy of Empire of the Vampire by Jay Kristoff. This is one of my most anticipated reads of the year, and I do believe it's the final book that I am anticipating being released this year. However, I'm not very good at keeping up with what's coming out. From Holy Cup comes Holy Light. The faithful hand sets the world aright, and in the seven martyrs' sight, where man shall end this endless night. Oh, I love Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. I love it so much. And I know that his writing hits all of those things that I shouldn't like. But I love his characters. I love the dark atmosphere of his books. They speak to me on a very visceral, primal level, and vampires. Vampires. I will always be one of those girls that loves witches and vampires, probably till the day I die. So the next two I won in Twitter giveaways. I really enjoy winning Twitter giveaways. They are self-pub. The first is The Blood of the Spear by Mark Timoney. Now, I have heard so many people say that this is a fantastic fantasy book. And if you can't tell, very old school here, very old school cover. We have a prophecy, we have a chosen one. All the things that you love about classic fantasy are supposedly found in this book with a modern writing style. So I'm very, very much looking forward to this. And like I said, I know quite a few people who have read and reviewed this book and have really, really enjoyed it. Okay, so this next one, I have followed T.A. Bruno for quite some time on Twitter. I have been very interested in his books, and one of my friends hosted a giveaway for the second book in the series, On the Winds of Quasars. This is the second book to In the Orbit of Sirens, and I have been wanting to read these for quite some time. However, I do not own the first one, but I did win this one from my friend Sue. And so I am very interested in getting into this. From what I understand, it has a bit of a Horizon Zero Dawn feel, so I'm very interested in it for that fact. You guys know I love me some Horizon Zero Dawn. There is Aloy and Nil right there. And looking forward to this so much. Okay, this next one I got from the author for review, and I'm pretty excited because I have to say, I love it when I get contacted from the author and they have read my about page, they have read my requirements for review request, and they have an idea of what I like to read. And so when this book came across my email, I was like, oh yeah, I'll definitely read and review that one. It's pretty short, you guys, pretty short. So I'm very much looking forward to this, and you guys have to hear the synopsis. Meg, she's like Deadpool, except for funner. For a girl with the power of fear, the recruitment attempts from both sides are never ending. A self-described naughty hero, villain-leaning humanoid, Meg just wants to live her life, work her dead-end job, and have everyone else, especially the heroes, leave her alone. But when a bigger fish who can turn superpowers back on their users enters the picture and threatens the person Meg loves the most, herself, she must turn to the last group of people she would admit she needs help from. Forced to team up with the heroes she despises but won't murder because, let's face it, orange is not the new black, Meg will have to face the choices from her past that she won't get therapy for. Self-centered, snarky, and sarcastic, and a little bit dramatic, she's going to have to save the world, even if that wasn't her intention. And try not to get shot in the process because that shit hurts. Fear and Fury by Jamie Jackson. I'm excited for this. This sounds like the kind of snark I am on board for. I'm totally on board for it. So, I did not do an Owlcrate unboxing last month, and I regret it. Oh my gosh, that book, or that box was so awesome. I got a calligraphy fountain pen. All so excited about that. I got one of those little thumb tabs that holds the book open. It was an awesome box. And the reason I didn't is because I wasn't feeling good. If you guys haven't been watching for very long, or you have watched, and you'll know that I was supposed to be vlogging my reread of Bloodsong, and it didn't happen. I got sick. So when the box came, I just wanted to pick me up, and Lake's Edge was in it. Now, if I remember right, this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling, except the Beast is evil. Actually evil. But she falls for him anyway. And I'm kind of excited about this because it seems very dark, very gritty, very for the times that we are currently in. And I'm talking about spooky season, not 2021. But I have a feeling I'm really, really gonna like this. It sounds completely up my alley. And I'm pumped. I am pumped. All right, and Target did their buy two, get one free sale, and I participated. When I went to Target, I was looking for more adult books, but the selection at my Target wasn't great. So I decided to pick up some young adult that I have been wanting to read, and one that I have already read, which would be These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. I loved this book. I got it as an e-arc, so I didn't own the physical book. However, I thoroughly enjoyed this 1920s Shanghai Romeo and Juliet retelling. We're dealing with a lot more than what Romeo and Juliet were dealing with because there is a creature that has been loosed. This is gory. It is pretty gory. So I do want to let people know that before they jump into this, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and so I'm very happy to have a physical copy of it on my shelves. So I have yet to read A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Camerer. However, when you tell me there is a book that features political intrigue, written by a very well-loved person who rewrote Beauty and the Beast, I'm excited. I'm excited. I've seen this come up on quite a few people's TBRs. I've seen it talked about quite a bit on BookTube. So I'm very excited about this. As I said, there's political intrigue, but I'll go ahead and read you the blurb. A kingdom divided by corruption, the king desperately holding it together, a girl willing to risk everything to bring it all crashing down. So yes, we have rebellion in here and political intrigue, and so I am thoroughly excited for this. Also, this cover, it's killing it. I love it. So this next one I have seen come up quite a bit for me, and that is because I do love a good thriller. I love a good thriller, and I have been more interested in picking up YA thrillers just to see if they're as good as adult thrillers. And I have to say, I haven't been disappointed yet. I did give Sadie a little bit of a lower rating because it's mixed media. I didn't quite connect with the parts that were told from Sadie as I did with the interview parts, which was what I was worried about. But this author is very famous for their YA thrillers, and so I saw it and wanted to pick it up, and that is The Cousins by Karen M. McManus. As you guys know, I don't like knowing about thrillers before I go into them, so I will read you the tagline. Families keep the best secrets, even from each other. I know we are dealing with a murder mystery in this, so it will be interesting to see what happens in this book. But that is it for me today. Like, subscribe, do all the fun things, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!